Today I'm doing a brushless conversion on my Blade Nano CPX, and I'm going to try and show it to you step by step. I don't know if I'll be able to, because I'm the only one filming it, but I'll do my best to show you the steps along the way. And to start off, a stock Nano without battery weighs 25.6 grams, and we'll see what it weighs after the brushless conversion. There's two brushless kits out there, one by Astroid Designs and one by a Heli Freak member named pjacq. I'm mostly going to be using Astroid Design products. I have the Astroid Designs frame stiffeners and new nylon 3D printed Servo Spacers and an XP 3A ESC. From the pjacq kit, I'm using his edition of the motor, which is just a press fit into the frame. The Astroid motor, it's the same motor, except it doesn't have this spacer ring and it's cut out and it's lighter. And Astroid Designs made a separate spacer that makes it press into the frame. But overall it's the same motor. This version is just slightly heavier. So now I'm going to start disassembling my Nano so I could get started on this brushless conversion. Okay guys, I disassembled my Nano. And the next thing is going to be to cut out these two motor supports. Take this piece of the Astroid Designs frame brace and CA it into place on this flat bar here. And then after that, we're going to reinstall the stock motor just so that we can align the bottom frame stiffener, which is right here. And then after that is CA'd into place, we're going to remove the stock motor and take this CF disc and use it up top here to stiffen the frame a little bit more. And then once that is all glued into place, we're going to cut out this front bar just a little bit. And then we're also going to cut a notch down here for the motor wires. So I'm going to do all of that and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Make sure you sand the pieces, both the carbon fiber and the plastic, so that the CA glue sticks to it better. Okay, so now my frame is cut. All the CF pieces are CA'd into place. And right here, I cut a little notch for the motor wires to exit out of so they don't get stressed or anything because they're very small and fragile. And then after I install the motor, it's just a press fit in just like the stock motor. I'll do the CF piece up top, and then I'll install the 3-in-1 board, and I'll show you the servo spacers, install the servos, and then solder everything up. Okay, so what I've done next was wired up my 3-in-1 board to my ESC. The 3 solder spots right here are going to be for the motor. This is how you wire up the board for a mild brushless kit. For a wild brushless kit, you take these stock battery wires off and use some thicker wire and have them come off of here. That way the ESC will just get better current, but it's really not as necessary for a mild kit. I had my soldering iron set to 350 degrees Celsius. Seems to be a perfect temperature. And now I'll go ahead and press fit my motor in, and then I'll show you how to use the servo spacers. So here is a servo spacer. One side is flat, one side is concave. The concave side will face towards the motor. So I'm going to put on my servos with the servo spacers, and that way it will be easier for you to see how these are installed. And here you can see I have my motor press fitted into place. So now I have one servo installed. The servo spacers come with longer screws. And as you can see here, the motor clears the servo now. Now I'll put on the other servo, screw in my main board, solder the brushless motor to the ESC, reassemble the helicopter, and then it's ready to fly. So I'm going to keep on assembling and then show you what it looks like when I'm finished. So now the helicopter is back together. The final weight is 26.1 grams without the battery. So we added half of a gram to the helicopter. It's not that much, but it is half a gram on a relatively small helicopter. And here is what my final wiring looks like. And I hope this video helped some of you guys out when it comes to installing a brushless kit on your Nano CPX.